We've learned about trilateration using AutoCAD and how to transfer those measurements out into the garden, but as most homeowners, you probably don't have AutoCAD on your computer. So how are we going to do that just for a home project on the weekend? You will first want to get some graph paper. That's going to help you draw your plan to scale. Now, an octagon is a pretty complicated layout, so you might start with just a square first of all. So we have our plan drawn on graph paper here, and that will help you with scale. We also just have a printout that we have that we know is to scale. And what you're going to do once you've drawn it to scale is you'll just use a ruler to measure those points. Your reference point A to the point of the raised bed that you want to identify. So you'll measure here with your ruler, and we come up with a distance of 2 7/8. So that is our first A measurement. A, point 1 is 2 7/8. Now from the distance of B to that same point, we're going to measure a distance of 4, and it looks like 6/8. Now if we converted this on a scale, our scale is 2 inches equals 10 feet. We know that we can do our math here. 2 inches is 10 feet, and 7/8 of an inch will be 7 divided by 8, and 1 inch is 5 feet, and we're going to multiply that decimal times 5, and that gives us 4.378. Adding those together, we come up with a distance of 4.38. On our second measurement, we had 4 6/8. So again, using our scale, we know that 2 inches equals 10 feet. So here we're looking at 20, and then using our 6/8, 6 divided by 8. Again, that's on a 1 inch marker, so we're going to do that times 5. So we're going to add 3 feet and 75 hundredths. So that gives us 23.75 as our two measurements from distance A and distance B. So if you look at what we came up with, our first mark of 14.38 and 23.75, we're not too far off our measurements that we came up with on AutoCAD of 14.93 and 24.14. There might be a little bit of a margin of error when you compare AutoCAD to using a ruler, because AutoCAD is more accurate. So again, basically what we've done is we've just used a ruler to identify those distances, the measurements from our reference point A and B to the points that we want to identify in our octagon and in our plan. Now we've taken those measurements and then we've transferred them using the scale out into the garden to make sure that our plan is exactly how we want it.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.